Approximately 210,000 Australians over the age of 40 have glaucoma, and half of them don't know about it. It usually develops slowly and gradually over a number of years as a loss of side vision with no pain and discomfort. Without early detection and treatment, it can lead to permanent loss of vision and eventually to blindness.
Hey, Dad! Oh, you're not at it again.
You don't understand. It's always been my dream to finally restore this car. I got it from my dad. I don't know how I would have coped with the possibility of being blind.
Some years ago, Jack Williams was going blind without even knowing it. Jack used to take his eyesight for granted until one day one of his family spoke to him about glaucoma. He was told glaucoma often runs in families, so he went to see an ophthalmologist, an eye specialist. The ophthalmologist told Jack that he had signs of an eye condition called glaucoma. He was also told that he was fortunate because the disease had been caught early, so his sight could be saved.
Jack, glaucoma is a disease that can occur at any age, but is particularly common in people over the age of 40, and especially in those people who have a family history of glaucoma. Eventually, 1 person in 10 will go on to develop glaucoma. Although glaucoma can't be cured, if we pick it up early and treat it appropriately, we can stop much of the vision loss and blindness that it causes. So it's really important for you to tell your family members that you've got glaucoma so they can go off and get their eyes checked.
In a healthy eye, watery fluid, aqueous humour, circulates through the front part of the eye and then flows into a drainage canal. With glaucoma, the drainage system blocks up, restricting the flow of fluid from the eye. Meanwhile, new aqueous fluid is being produced. The consequence of this is that the delicate nerve fibres carrying the message of sight from the back of the eye to the brain are gradually damaged by the increased pressure. This leads first to loss of side vision and finally to blindness. Any vision that is lost is gone for good. That's the bad news. The good news is that glaucoma can be treated. In many cases, it is controlled with medication, with drops or tablets that can reduce pressure by causing the eye to make less fluid or drain the fluid more freely. Conventional surgery is another form of treatment. Some people are treated using a procedure in which a laser, a tiny high-energy beam of light, is aimed at the drainage ducts through which the aqueous fluid exits, enlarging the ducts and making the flow more easy. Glaucoma can be treated and controlled very successfully if it's caught early enough. You can't rely on symptoms to warn you that you have the common form of glaucoma because in the early stages there are no symptoms. To protect your sight, you must catch glaucoma before you notice any changes in your vision. The only way to do that is to have regular eye examinations performed by a qualified eye care professional, such as an ophthalmologist or optometrist. This is particularly important if there are members in your family who have glaucoma. Glaucoma is detected through a comprehensive eye examination, which consists of a number of tests. The examination starts with the ophthalmologist measuring the pressure within the eyes.
We'll get you over to see the orthoptist who'll measure the visual fields for you and then put in dilating drops, and I'll get you back and take a look at the back of your eyes.
Right,
okay?
Thank you much.
Hello, Mr. Williams.
Hello.
If you'd like to have a seat just on the chair there, you just pop your chin on the chin.
Visual field tests are performed to see if there is any loss of side vision.
Very good.
In this test, the patient is asked to respond to lights of varying brightness throughout the visual field.
Okay, Jack, we've got those visual field results. They look pretty good. Your pupils are dilated up okay. Let's take a look in the back of your eye. Sit forward here again for me. Open up wide. Look towards my right here now. All right, we finished all the tests, Jack, and everything looks okay. It's really important for you to keep on using the drops just the way we've talked about it. And then I want to see you again in 6 months' time.
All right then.
Okay.
Clearly, there must be many other people in my position who are walking around quite unaware that there's anything wrong with their eyes at all, while all the time they are very slowly going blind. I think it is terribly important that people with a family history of glaucoma and who are aged 40 or over and everyone over the age of 50 should have their eyes checked regularly. It is a great mistake not to do something about your eyesight, because if you lose it, it cannot be restored.
So don't go blind. Don't let glaucoma narrow your vision. This video was produced for the Sight First Lions Eye Health Program Australia in collaboration with Glaucoma Australia and the Centre for Eye Research Australia, SARA.